Hi and welcome to PeaceMegTV. In today's quick tip for Lightroom, we're going to be taking a look at a feature that you may not be aware of, and that's the ability to automatically stack images based upon a timescale. So, let's just say for example you're shooting a lot of HDR images and you may have a couple of seconds in between each one of your shots, or you're shooting in burst mode and you get a lot of shots that are all very much the same. You may want to sort of reduce the amount of images that you see in your catalog by quickly and easily stacking images based upon that timescale. So let's take a look at how we can do that right now. So I've got a catalog open and I've already put these together into a collection. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just quickly show you how easy it is to group these automatically based upon their time shot. So let's just say, for example, I just take any one of these images and I right click on the image itself. You'll see halfway down we've got the stack in submenu. And if we expand that, you can see we've got quite a few different options available to us in there, many of which are ghosted out because we don't currently have any items stacked. But the very last option is to auto stack by capture time. And if we expand that, you can see we've got a little slider that allows us to specify how long in between each one of the shots a photograph needs to be grouped together into a stack. So anything 10 seconds and lower will be grouped into a stack. So we can take that right the way down to 0 or all the way up to 1 minute. So if there's 1 minute between each of the shots, it'll put those into their relevant stacks. So if we bring that down and just take it down to about, say about 10 seconds. You'll see what it'll do is it'll go through the catalog and it'll calculate that there's going to be 16 stacks. So if we click on stack, that will then change the way that this actually displays. So once we've enabled the ability to start stacking these images, we're going to see that our images in our collection are going to change ever so slightly. You're going to see now in the top left hand corner we're going to get an indicator of how many images make up the part of this stack. So as you can see, this is 1 of 5, 2 of 5, 3 of 5 and so on. And also in the first image within the stack, you'll see on the left hand side we now have these two lines. This denotes that it's the first image in a stack, and it will allow us to stack and unstack by clicking on it. So at the moment we're unstacked, so the next 4 images form part of this. So once I click on that, they will compress up and become part of this. And then we can now see we've got 5 images stacked there. So I can click on the 2 lines again, that will expand the stack, and you can see it'll show us 1 of 5, 2 of 5 and so on again. So we can quickly and easily come through and close any of these stacks up just to really bring down our catalog into a more condensed format, which means that we can quickly and easily scan through the images, see a sort of portion we like, especially if you're working with HDR or you're dealing with panoramics where you may shoot a series of images over a very short period of time. This just makes it easier than having all those together, plus the fact that if you leave gaps in between each time you shoot a panoramic, for example, or a HDR set, then it's only going to put these stacks together when they're based upon the time selection you put in there. So that's how stacking works. If we want to get rid of that, we can simply press Ctrl and A to select all of the images, stacked and unstacked. Then we can simply right click on any of these, come to stacking, and we can just simply choose unstack. Or you can see we've got a range of different options available to us. We can expand all, contract all, or collapse all, remove from stack, split stack, and so on. So that's a quick and easy way you can start using stacking in your images, and you can control that based upon the time that the images are shot. And it's a quick way of grouping things together. It's not infallible, but it can be useful in the right circumstances. Well, I hope you found this quick tip useful. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel by clicking the subscribe button below to be kept up to date with all the new content we add on a weekly basis. If you've got any comments or questions or feedback on this video or anything else on the channel, please pop those in the comment section below. We read everything you post and we try to answer any questions you ask. Well, until next time, take care.